Good morning, world. It is currently Thursday, March 20th. It is day 3 for me here in El Salvador. I have just driven from my small town, Santa Tomas, to Santa Ana, which was a 2-hour drive from where I was staying at my grandma's. And we are currently in a different province than San Salvador, where we were staying. This province is called Santa Ana, and we are here mainly to see the archaeological site called Ruins de Tazumal, and it's where all the remaining of the Mayan civilization's pyramids are standing. I am so excited to go in and see all these pyramids. It is such a sunny day. Such a beautiful day to be here, and hopefully we get to see the humongous active volcano called the Santa Ana volcano afterwards. We're just waiting to go inside, and I will keep you guys updated on a lot of postings and pictures. I'm so excited to learn so much more about my ancestry and the Mayan civilizations here. This is so exciting. There's like so much going on right now. I'm just trying to find some time to vlog. I was up very early, and I wanted the vlog to tell you guys a little bit more about what I was doing today, as it's the perfect time to vlog in the morning and then I can go on with my day, but I did not have time today. So I am kind of rushing this conversation with you guys, but we are walking towards the pyramids and I'll keep you guys updated. Such a surreal moment for me. This is so important for me to be on my ancestral land and to learn more about the civilization and the history that comes with being Latin American, especially Central American. It is so cool. I'll just keep you guys updated and talk soon. Because I was given this hat to protect me from the sun, so I'm going to wear it to be polite to my auntie. We are just entering. Wow. Hey. So this site has been open since May 29th, 1947. It's right here. And that's pretty cool because my dad's birthday is May 29th. So synchronicity in the numbers there. This archaeological site is in the city of Chalchupa, and it's in Santa Ana. And I'm just reading about the whole history of the Mesoamerican civilizations. So cool. Dishes and stuff they have. Oh my gosh. These are replicas of the stone jade. And I guess they're just replicas because they don't have any from back in the time, but they look very real and very similar still. This is Central America. So Mesoamerican culture is Mexico and Central America, but not Costa Rica or Panama. It goes into South America. It's actually so interesting to me. I was doing some research on this site yesterday, and I was just learning about Christopher Columbus and all his voyages that he did in his past. He was a huge voyager, and Christopher Columbus discovered most of these Latin American lands back in the day, and I had no idea that he sailed across the world by boat. And ended up in Ghana after traveling all throughout the Latin American, I guess now what is established as a Latin American country. But back in the day, it was just land. And it's quite interesting to me because he was really big into astronomy, geography, and history. And he was a very, very smart man. And I want to learn more about him and what he did in this world as his purpose. I feel like there's so much information being thrown at me right now, and I look so silly with how I'm dressed. But thank you guys for coming along this ride with me. This is so, so cool. I'm learning a lot about the petroglyphs and the ancient language that Mesoamerican civilizations would use. Petroglyphs apparently was a very, very sacred type of writing and was very advanced for a lot of civilizations during that time. And that makes me happy that ancestry was able to communicate through petroglyphs and hydroglyphs. Despite it being an established language, they were still able to have a consistent form of communication that people thought was sophisticated and wanted to learn more about. This is how they build the structures of the pyramids. I'm really happy they have this in English as well as Spanish. I mean, I can read in Spanish quite well, but it just makes so much more sense in English reading it as it's my first language. Being able to understand all the small details, especially with how much information is being thrown at me. This archaeological site is the most visited in El Salvador. There's many, but this one apparently has been here the longest and is the most established and has the most information that you can learn. So that's why we decided to come here. It was quite far, but I'm so happy. Wow. So there's an image of a man here, an example of one of the petroglyphs that American people would leave on their stones or on monuments close to them. I can't believe I'm standing right here. I feel like I'm in a dream. No, it's just what they have preserved. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, I think in Peru, Machu Picchu, I was talking about it with someone at my work who is from Lima. She was saying that you can climb all the way to the top of the Machu Picchu pyramid. It goes so high that it starts to cut off your oxygen because it's just so elevated in the air. But me and my mom are looking, and these pyramids are actually blocked off. You can't enter them. They're really reserved, but it's still just so cool to be here. I definitely would climb it if I could. I think in here is a preserved structure that they were maybe building, or let me go read this. So I'm giving you guys accurate information. Let's see. Talking about the complexity of the process of how they developed these archaeological sites. It's mainly made from construction materials like adobe bricks, molded by hand, stones, soil. And it's explaining how this process has been so hard to build and develop because every time an important event occurred, a certain space was modified or expanded, resulting in multiple transformations during the approximate 1,000 years of occupation in Tazumal. So this is quite interesting. This site has been here for 1,000 years and they keep preserving it and keep changing it, and it's so interesting. family's just over there, hiding in the shade from the sun. I'm extremely intrigued. I did so much research last night to be here, just so I felt more in the present about this.
Ese palo de morro. Ese palo de morro. ¿Cuál? Ese palo de morro. Oh, de veras. Este de aquí. Sí.
I think these things are just so cool. I'll have to ask my mom what they are. She told me yesterday, but I keep forgetting the names of every single plant. She tells me there's so much information being thrown at me constantly, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll remember it. And then another name comes in, and I'm still practicing, perfecting my Spanish as well. So the amount of information my brain is retaining right now is a little bit overwhelming. I'm filled with so much joy right now, I can't even explain it. My gosh, this is exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, I'm gonna go show my mom these cactuses. Wow, I wonder what cactuses those are. Such cute stairs.
They are orange.
So this tree is called
Sungano.
Sungano.
Sí.
Filming it now before I forget the name. Sungano.
Un palo de
And apparently these fruits are very delicious. It's like the brown stuff here. These brown things. Oh yeah, there's one. Perfect. Apparently they taste like orange. And they're very delicious. There's so many fruits and vegetables in Central America that literally I've never heard existed. Even believe me when I tell you the names of all these fruits and what they are. But I'm gonna make my way up to the pyramid up there. I think this one is the more detail. Mastetalis.
I'm not sure. In this pyramid. María de Barata. María. Ah, sí, María de Barata. Ese es el apellido.
Parque aquí un ratito. Cuidado ahí.
Little update, we left the archaeological site about an hour ago, and then we spent some time in that town just buying some little knickknacks. I got a couple things. This was my favorite though. It's a yin yang. I'm absolutely obsessed with yin yangs, but this was handmade stone. Stopped at another scenic spot. We are on our way to the volcano, and we are here now. This is called Lago de Coatepeque. Lago de Coatepeque. I need help with the names sometimes, but it's okay because I'm still learning. So I gotta get out of my comfort zone and say all these words that I don't know how to pronounce. Lago de Coatepeque. Turning my camera because it's so beautiful. Another thing I got in the little village was this bracelet with an amethyst. So pretty. We have made it to the national park where the volcanoes are. I'm standing in front of this beautiful volcano here. We're in a national park, and this whole park consists of 2 or 3 volcanoes, the Santa Ana, Cerro, and I think another one. I can't remember the name. But it is such a beautiful scenic spot. Everything I'm seeing today is so beautiful. God is truly an artist. He really is. All the colors. I'm gonna make my way up into the trees. Talk to you guys in a sec. Well, I'm really happy I walked up here. It's literally a tree. It has like stairs inside, and you can just access top platform by walking up because it looks like a regular tree from the outside. But then I saw people popping their head out from it. Made me very intrigued to learn how they got up here, and I got up here by doing exactly that, just going up the ladder. I feel like it's hard to breathe right now because I'm so high up, but I'm so happy I came up here because you can see everything so much better. Volcanoes there, the whole land, and then some villages over here. Oh, I'm gonna give me your hand.
¿Cómo? Sí, ya. Wait,
Don't hold from there. You made it. Bueno, we made it.
La bajada va a ser la bonita.
And take some photos and enjoy this moment. I'll let you guys know what we do next. We made it to the volcano. This whole day worked. We just came down to another part, another angle of this part to see the volcano. There's so many angles you can see this volcano from. Here.
Que queda muy alto, acabar con este volcán enfrente.
After seeing those beautiful volcanoes and the scenic spots, we are walking down this path to go to a restaurant to eat because we were starving, and I actually have not eaten anything today, and it's like, actually I did eat something very, very small early in the morning. It was bread, beans, and cheese, so something very, very small. We are walking down this path. I think it's currently, let me just check the time. It's literally only 1:05 p.m. Still Thursday, March 20th. And I feel like I've done so much today, and it's still early. I'm using up my time really wisely and really well so far. It's still only day 3. Yeah, day 3 for me here in El Salvador. That means I got plenty more days. I think this is where we're gonna eat.
Que me colgaba yo. Fíjese que una vez me colgué y así había un río y yo me agarré.
I'm just admiring this nature so much right now. It is so green. When I went to Thailand a year ago, the environment reminds me a lot, like Southeast Asia. And it's actually pretty interesting how it's on the opposite side of the world, but they look so similar. We are going to eat now, and this is a national park, so we had to pay entry to go walk into this part, up the park, but luckily El Salvador uses USD, and whenever you are paying for anything, it's super cheap. To enter was $1. So just keep that in mind. If you ever are traveling here, it is very affordable. Very affordable. And yeah, we're gonna go eat with a table of 4 and probably only spend like $10-15. So such a blessing. I guess we're entering the hotel. Sí.
¿Qué otra cosa?
Pero tómasela a ella con toda el plato.
Toda la comida.
Ay,
We have finished eating our delicious food. Now I'm gonna take a long, long drive back to the province. I am staying in San Salvador, back to my grandma's house. Gonna hang out for the night, chill, resonate on how this day was, and maybe journal a little bit and find all my thoughts about all this information I learned today and retained. It's gonna be a good night. I'll catch you guys back at my grandma's. This is cacao, what they make chocolate out of. And these ones are almost ripe. They gotta be red like this. This one's fully ripe, although it's small, so that's why it ripened so fast, as well as these ones here. Oh, let's see if I can get a better angle. Those ones. And these ones. All right. It's literally been a dream of mine to travel to a Central American country one day and do some volunteer work in the cacao plantations and pick some, make some chocolate, help out with the communities. This tree right here is just in my abuelita's backyard at her house, and I haven't had time to come down here yet, so just but so all of these ones on this tree is ripe. As you can see too, how red they are and how green the leaves are. I think this tree is having a hard time ripening these just by the look of the trees and how dry they are. There's a couple small ones that have gone red here, although not too many. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you guys, as I've yet to find a cacao tree, and I had no idea my grandma just had one in her backyard, but another one of my family members noticed it, so I climbed down here to check it out. And there's also lots of bananas here. Gonna go ask my grandma for permission, and then maybe we can pick some, and I'll show you guys that process of picking the cacao.